Yagategas ngi lapin isong kunru daga jinga shimbenta shirhem jong ki nongri do kha ki belawan nakaleng ki benta jong gajala nakaliang jong UKN Kumar u chairman ka Meghalaya Farmers Commission habakran kumukong san ulapin tip bakidon hado arpho hajar ngot ki nongri do kha ki bela krishan daga Meghalaya State Aquaculture Mission but hakini ki san snem kala kiu hado laisha ka jingpin mi do kha kata na ka 1,000 praspa metric tan hagasnem 8,000 khat ar shaka khat lai hajar metric tan hagasnem 8,000 khat khendai ula ong ba ki song jing rap lamang ban thau yaki jaka penkha dokha khnang ba nla ban pen mi shibun ki dokha da ka jing thmu ban yadai ki dokha ba pher hagani ka sngi UKN Kumar ringkat ki officer ula palat yaka coffee table book bala aikerteng Rivers of Life, a portion of fish sanctuaries in Meghalaya ka kenjakot ka badon ka jing tip bat ka jing tho shaphang ki jakari dokha ha Meghalaya.
So in our state we have about 22,000 fish farmers who were supported under the Meghalaya State Aquaculture Mission 1.0. Now, together, they are producing about 13,000 metric tons. So therefore, this is an occasion for us to recognize their hard work, acknowledge, and also to give them a little bit of a handshake so that they understand that the state is noting this hard work that is being put in by them. Paddy cum fish culture is an established mode of practice in other parts of the world. Like Southeast Asia, especially Vietnam, is known for it. But somehow we have not really brought it into our state in the last so many years. And now, since there is this consistent and persistent grievance that a lot of our paddy lands are being converted for fisheries, though fisheries is also food, it's also going to contribute to the food security of our state because very valuable proteins are made available through the fish. So we understood that logic also, and then instead of converting that entire paddy land to fisheries, we thought that paddy cum fish culture will take care of both the requirements. At the same time, it will also double the income of the farmer because fish gets them better prices and the paddy gives them the sustaining cereal. So therefore we require both of them. So we are introducing that culture. Already we have introduced. Currently it is being done in Jain Hills district. So now we want to spread it to the whole state. So this next 4 to 5 years we would like to do it in 340 hectares across the state. And we have earmarked about 7 crores exclusively for this practice. Current income is only limited to paddy. Now the moment you add fisheries to this whole thing, then he is getting an additional income out of that, out of the same land. And fish, by virtue of the fact that they are waterborne, so they also have the advantage, the paddy farmer also will have the advantage that these fish eat the pests of various larvae and various insects and all that. And the fish also provide the sufficient available manure to the paddy. So it works both ways.
Cha 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 cha.